Most teams are not getting slower because AI failed. They are getting slower because AI was added to the work, but nothing was removed. The old meetings stayed, the old reports stayed, the old approval chain stayed. And now AI has created more drafts, more versions, and more things to review. Think about how this plays out. Before AI, your team wrote one version of a report. Now, AI drafts 5. Before AI, one person prepped a meeting. Now, 3 people paste the same notes into 3 different tools, and nobody is sure which version is the real one. Atlassian surveyed over 12,000 knowledge workers for their State of Teams 2026 report. Even teams who say AI is making them faster are still losing about 6 hours per person per week to coordination chaos. Across the Fortune 500, that adds up to an estimated $161 billion a year in what they call the AI fragmentation tax. AI made the task faster, but it made the team slower. Here is the pattern. A team finds an AI win. Maybe it is drafting emails, summarizing meetings, or generating reports. Leadership gets excited. They roll it out wider. But nobody asks the harder question. What should we stop doing now that AI handles this?
So what's happening? The old process stays. The new AI process gets added on top, and now your team is doing both. Atlassian's research put a number on it. 89% of executives say AI has increased the speed of work, but only 6% can point to specific organization-wide ROI. PwC's 2026 CEO survey found a similar gap. 56% of CEOs say they have seen no significant financial benefit from AI to date. Speed went up, results did not.
So let me reframe this. AI does not create more work. Leaders who do not remove old work create more work. Every AI tool you add without removing an old process is a net addition to your team's workload. You are not saving time. You are spending it in a different place and calling it progress. The real skill is not adding AI to your workflow. It is subtracting the work that AI just made unnecessary. The teams getting real ROI are not just using more AI. They are redesigning the work around AI, removing duplicate steps, clarifying ownership, and improving coordination.
So how do you fix this? I use a framework called Stop, Shift, Strengthen. Step 1, stop. Audit every recurring deliverable, meeting, and report on your team. Ask one question. Does this still need to exist in its current form now that we have AI? If AI can produce an equivalent output, retire the old manual process. Remove the Monday status meeting if the AI briefing replaces it. Remove the weekly slide deck if a live dashboard gives the same answer. Not shrink, remove. Step 2, shift. For the work that remains, decide what moves from human to AI and what stays human. The rule is simple. AI drafts, humans judge. If a human is still drafting something AI could draft, that is a shift waiting to happen. And one more rule. Assign one owner and one source of truth. If 3 people are generating 3 AI versions, you did not create a workflow. You created confusion faster. Step 3, strengthen. Take the time you freed up and invest it in the work only humans can do. Relationship building, strategic thinking, quality judgment, stakeholder conversations. This is the step most teams skip because they just bank the saved time instead of reinvesting it.
Let me make this concrete. Say your team produces a weekly client report. Old way, one person builds it, 3 people review it, someone changes the numbers, someone else changes the wording, and by Friday, nobody knows which version is final. 4 hours. AI arrives. The first draft is faster, but the review mess is still there. Now the person still does the manual build, plus they spend 30 minutes fixing what AI produced. The bottleneck did not disappear. It moved. 4.5 hours, more than before. Now apply stop, shift, strengthen. Stop, retire the 3-hour manual build. Shift, AI drafts, one senior person owns the review. 15 minutes. Strengthen? Take the freed hours and invest them in the strategic client conversation that report was supposed to support in the first place. Quick note, removing old processes does not mean removing oversight. Follow your organization's AI and data policies. The human judgment layer stays. Only the unnecessary manual work goes.
Here is what happens when you skip this. Atlassian found that 87% of knowledge workers say when everyone is in execution mode, there is no time left to coordinate. People are producing more, but aligning less. And the gap is widening. 55% of executives say AI is widening performance and opportunity gaps between teams. The teams that figure out subtraction pull ahead. The teams that keep adding AI on top of old processes fall further behind. The next AI advantage will not come from adding more tools. It will come from removing the work those tools made unnecessary.
If you want a practical place to start, I put together a free guide, 10 workflow starter prompts professionals actually use at work. But here is the important part. Do not treat them as prompts to copy and paste. Use them to identify one process you can stop, one task you can shift, and one high-value activity you can strengthen. The link is in the description. It is free. Start subtracting this week. So let us bring it together. 89% of executives say AI makes work faster. 6% can prove ROI. The gap is not about tools. It is about what you refuse to remove. Use stop, shift, strengthen. Retire the old process. Move drafting to AI. Reinvest freed time in human-only work. AI is not making your team slower. Your old workflows are. Start subtracting. Stay sharp, stay ahead. See you soon.